Borders actually looks at the experiences of Black, Canadian-born, and Caribbean migrant nurses in Canada. And basically what it is, it's looks at what we call sort of the life course. So I look at their experiences over their life. So some of the central themes in the book include what it was like growing up in the Caribbean, but also what it was like for young Black children growing up in Canada in the 1930s and 40s and 50s, and looking at their struggles growing up in a particular historical moment. And but it's also not just about childhood. It's also about different institutions and the role of various institutions in shaping identity and subjectivity, and also the entrance into nursing, which is critical in the Black Canadian context, because at one historical moment, Black women who wanted to train as nurses were not allowed to enter into Canadian nursing schools.
Moving Beyond Borders, now available at U Windsor's bookstore, is the first book-length history of Black healthcare workers in Canada. Some of the nurses who had been interviewed by Karen were also at the launch.
It was very interesting to know that, there's a lot of Black history in Windsor, and she wanted to do something to let people know that, we were here. I thought that was very good, very nice of her.
So in fact, these Black Canadian-born women are trailblazers, and so I document that experience, but I also document, what it's like for them to be wives and mothers, or even single women. Not all of them were married, but also community activism as well, because oftentimes when we think about Black women's history, it tends to be very compartmentalized, and I wanted to have a more holistic, if you will, portrait of Black women's lives.
Well, we had